Hello guys and welcome back to another UCL Fantasy video. I know that it has been 4 in a row, but I'm addicted to this game and I love how the game is going, so I'm going to keep posting about it as much as possible because we're almost in a break, and for the next month and a half probably you won't see many UCL Fantasy content as there is not going to be anything to update there. But for now, day 1 of Matchday 6 has passed and we had some interesting results and some interesting performances. We're going to go through all the games and then I'm going to go and showcase my team and how it's looking and if I'm delighted with my wild card or not. And at the end, we're going to see the man of the match performances of the teams. So, starting with Dynamo and Celtic 0-0, I own several players of that fixture and honestly, I'm pretty delighted with how it went. It would have been better if Celtic had won the game, but the 0-0, it was a pretty equal game. Honestly, I did not enjoy it too much. Liverpool Girona, I watched the full highlights there. Liverpool were lucky to win, especially in the first 15 minutes of the second half, and at the end of the first, Girona had the better chances, but Mo Salah with a penalty goal decided the game. It is a sixth win for Liverpool, full 18 points, and they've conceded only one goal against Milan, which is amazing performance. It was lucky performance, but still at the end of the day it counts as a victory for Girona. They can take a lot of positives and I don't think that they deserve to go out of the tournament, but they still have 2 fixtures to prove themselves. Moving into Brest PSV, honestly I'm surprised how the game went. It was a pretty even game. PSV got the control of it, but Brest won the game at the end. A very popular pick, that is Tillman, received a yellow card and he is not returning a lot of points here in that game, but they have one more okay fixture, so I think that they can be good and that they can improve. Le Cardinal scored and received a yellow card. Moving into Leipzig Aston Villa, one of the games of the match day so far. It was Aston Villa that was taking the lead. Two times Leipzig were equalizing, and then at the end of the day, Ross Barkley scored the winning goal. Watkins was there for only a half, so maybe he's going to be used in the Prem. You never know with those changes, but still, I think that they did pretty okay. Another victory. We're going to take a look at the league table in a second and we're going to see how the teams are performing and who is most probably advancing, but it's looking likely that Aston Villa is going to go through. Atalanta Real Madrid, the other game where it was beautiful to watch. Mbappe scored the first goal, then he got off injured. De Ketelaere equalized from a penalty. Vinicius and Jude Bellingham gave a 3-1 lead to Real Madrid, but then at the end, Lookman finally scored the goal that Atalanta deserved, in my opinion. And at the end of the game, it was almost an assist for Lookman for Retegui, but Retegui missed basically on empty net, so it was a little bit strange to watch. But yeah, at the end of the day, I really enjoyed watching that game. Real Madrid are finally on the winning curve, and let's see where that will lead them. Bruges defeated Sporting, a pretty disappointing game from Sporting. That's 3 losses in a row. That's completely unacceptable. Thankfully, they have an okay fixture run, so the Gyökeres owners can be positive, but until they pick up some form, I think it was a mistake for me and for everyone that went with Gyökeres. But yeah, I was expecting for them to fight back, but they are really in a struggle. But that will give me a player that I will need to sub out, and that's the positive thing of that game. Bruges deserved the victory. Shakhtar versus Bayern Munich. The only thing that I'm sad about in this game is that Shakhtar scored. They scored the first goal in the 5th or the 3rd minute, something like that, and after that it was all Bayern Munich. Olise, surprisingly, he was on penalties. I did not expect that. He scored a penalty and a wonder goal. Musiala scored, Leimer scored, and Müller scored. There was a goal disallowed by Musiala, and Musiala provided an assist. I think an okay performance. And Michael Olise, what a throw! In the first week, I didn't have him. He performed. Now in the 6th, I don't have him as well, and again he performed. But at the end of the day, I think Musiala is just the better pick compared to Olise. Moving into Salzburg PSG, here it was the Hakimi party. Hakimi assisted 2 goals. Nuno Mendes scored a goal, so it was a defensive fiesta. Gonçalo Ramos and Desire those two scored. Desire as well assisted, so a very good performance. And finally, Leverkusen versus Inter Milan. For those of us that do not own Wirtz, I think that this game ended as good as possible. Yeah, he got some points for clean sheets, but it would have been even worse if he had scored or assisted to Mukiele. But at the end of the day, it was Mukiele goal carrier with an assist, 3 yellow cards for Inter Milan, and Inter finally conceded. So Leverkusen are moving up. Looking at the table, lowering it for you to showcase it. Sorry, Liverpool sit comfortably on first place. I don't see a lot of potential for them to go out now. I don't know if mathematically they are true, but I think they're pretty close. 5 points lead. Let's say it's 3 if Dortmund or Barcelona win, but both teams cannot win. So here one of them is going to finish on 12 points. I still don't believe that Liverpool can be taken out of the top 8, but mathematically there is always chance, so we have to wait. Leverkusen, Villa, Inter Milan and Brest. Brest surprisingly top 5 position. They're struggling in League 1. But here in UCL Fantasy, they're doing amazingly well. Barcelona, Dortmund, Bayern Munich, Atalanta, Arsenal, Monaco, they're all contenders to go through. A lot of teams on 10 points. Bruges is on 10 points and they're more than Real Madrid, which is quite surprising. Milan needs some victories. On the bottom, we see Young Boys and so on, Bratislava, and sadly Leipzig is the first team to go out. The team that is on the safest position is Paris Saint-Germain. I think that they're going to advance through, so 8 points is going to be the minimum that you need to survive and to play, and Salzburg almost out as well, but Leipzig for sure out. Salzburg needs to win their last 2 games. Girona needs to win their last 2 games. And I think Shakhtar needs to win those 2 games, but the only mathematical team that is out is Leipzig. I think elimination is confirmed. I don't know why they haven't added this, but yeah, as you can see, Liverpool is a round of 16 or knockout playoff place confirmed. So, yep, they're for sure advancing through. I don't think that the other teams will go out, but mathematics is mathematics, and I think Leipzig soon will be with a red line here. Now, looking at the man of the matches, you see some surprisement here. First of all, Barcola got the man of the match for PSG. I don't know how. Honestly, I don't know how. He didn't participate in any of the goals. He wasn't that lively in my opinion, but still got man of the match. Bizot from Brest, I get it. Okay, it's a 1-0 victory. You can give it to anyone. Carter Vickers, the same. Celtic Dynamo, you can give it to anyone. That popularity contest. Then you go to Lookman, who played really well, but at the end of the day, his team lost at home against Real Madrid. And them giving him the man of the match, honestly, I don't think it's deserved. Michele scored the winner, I get it. Ulisse, okay, 2 goals, I get it. Robertson, I really don't. Like, you can give it to Virgil, you can give it to Gomez, you can give it to Trent, you can probably give it to Gravenberg, you can probably give it to Salah, but Robertson is just a coin flip and they decide whatever it lands on. Tielemans, okay, it was an equal game, still from the winner, not like with Lookman. And Solis in the last team from Bruges. I'm quite surprised, honestly. If I have to be fair, I'm quite surprised. Now moving swiftly into my team, this is it, 70 points so far. Of course, all the 4 subs are going to come on, because I will need those points. But yeah, at the end of the day, brilliant performance by a lot of the players. Only 2 double-digit goals, but why do I need more than 2? I have 5 players yet to play. I will lose 11 points, so count me at the 59. But 59 is an okay number. I'm not switching captains this time around. I think that those 8 points are more than enough for me at this current situation. I have players that play on the second day, such as Saka, such as Griezmann, but honestly, I don't feel quite confident into their capabilities currently to switch the captaincy, so I'm going to maintain it. Probably Gyökeres, Kuhn, Kim and Benitez are going to leave for my Nan, Wagnumann, Reinders and Griezmann. All of them are going to come in and the rest got returned. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players with returns, and now I expect 5 more from 5 players. So pretty good overall. I don't know what my overall ranking is going to be. Am I going up? Am I going down? This is not an issue right now. But the wild card, apart from 1 or 2 iffy decisions, is going well. Musiala performed as expected. Salah a little bit underperformed, but got what I deserved. Trusty got what I wanted. Van Dijk got what I wanted. Grimaldo got what I wanted. Kim a little bit underperforming, but it is what it is. Kuhn, if he had scored better, but now it's okay. Vinny Jr. heavily overperformed. Sorry, I thought that he was blanking in this game. At the end of the day, he got 10 points, which is brilliant. And Benitez conceding that stupid goal. I'm quite distraught about that, but yeah, I have my none against Vesda, so at least a 3-pointer I believe is coming my way when I think about it. Wagnumann, I'm a little skeptical what he will do, but probably he will get around those 3 points, so I will be there. Reinders, of course, will replace Kuhn, and Griezmann will replace Gyökeres without a single doubt. I think I'm okay. The biggest regret here is not owning Hakimi, but with him not getting man of the match, it's only 6 points difference with Grimaldo, and I think Grimaldo will get up to those 6 points when we go through. In midfield, I don't regret anything, like literally anything. Ulize was never crossing my mind, and Lookman was not crossing my mind, honestly, as I thought that facing Real Madrid and Barcelona are not the ideal fixtures. Yeah, he got man of the match, but it was going to be either him or Saka or Musiala, and I was not going to go without Musiala, and Saka still has the time to overperform. In upfront, Gyökeres probably is not the smartest of choice, but if you don't have players to bench, how are you going to proceed? So that's how I'm making myself feel more comfortable. If you have guys, so some tips for you. If your player is 5 points or under, I would replace. If your captain is 7 points on under, I would swap. If you have players with 6 points and over, I am not touching them. I will be playing especially goalkeepers, especially defenders. I am sticking with those 5-6 points. 6 points mostly, 5 is on the brink, but if you have a very favorable switch, I will do it. Wait until the deadline stream because I'm going to do one. By the way, there is a sub count goal that I'm trying to reach before the end of that deadline. 1750 is my goal there. I'm on 1730. Let's see how it is going to go. But you were smashing the last night's target, and let's see if you can smash that target as well. The stream was brilliant. I think another stream will be more than well received. We'll discuss lineups. We will see the Lille, Sturm Graz and Atleti versus Bratislava lineup. So we will see if our players start there. Jonathan David would have been a better addition compared to Gyökeres, but it is what it is. I made a risky movement and I just wanted to play it safe, and that safety didn't pay off. But yeah, it is what it is. My team is in good position. I'm with a strong squad right now, and if I can keep improving on it, it would be brilliant. Probably Vinny Jr. is not going to rise in price now, only with those 10 points, but at the end of the day, I was reducing the risks. Gyökeres at 7.8, I think he's soon to drop, but we'll see. Let's not get once again ahead of ourselves. The captain was not the highest scorer. I could have went with Musiala, but yeah, 8-pointer, more than delighted with it, while I expected a 3-pointer for Salah when I was seeing how the game is going. So yeah, for now I think that it's all good. I will lose 11 points, but hopefully those 4 players coming off from the bench can score more than those 11, especially my non-Reinders and Griezmann. I believe in them, and I think that they can do some serious damage. If Wagnumann decides to become the best defender in the league and score some goals here and there, I will not be sad at all. But let's say a 5-pointer from him will be all I will be praying for. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. We'll see each other on the deadline stream. Please tune in. We're going to have a lot of fun. If you want to do any replacements or any advice, don't hesitate and write it down in the comment section. Go and join the Discord. Go and join the mini league, and let's see where I'm going to be waking up, because right now it's at night when I'm recording the video, and tomorrow on deadline stream you'll see my rank. Hopefully I'm well into the top 3k, but you never know. The game is the game, and we can have some shenanigans happening in the game. So yeah, a lot of things may change or may not. We'll see. We'll be there for a deadline stream, and we're going to have a lot of fun. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and I hope to see you soon with more UCL fantasy and FPL content. But for now, guys, I'll be heading out. Bye.